Blood 5, Survival Strategy. My actions after I knew that I'm a vampire was fast. I'm a noble, my appearance will probably become beautiful, and what I thought to be life winners have turned into the critical points suddenly. I must conceal the fact that I'm a vampire by any means. For that reason, I must rethink about being the thing called skill that I don't mind it so much up until now. Because I have a few yearnings in magic, I practiced a little, but I was not interested in the other skills so much, at the degree that if there's something that seems convenient, it's very good. I was born as a noble, so even if I don't have the skills, it seemed that I can live on. But such a thing can't be said anymore. I must acquire a skill that can falsify that I'm a vampire by any means. Because there's the appraisal skill, there should be a skill that obstructs the appraisal. The problem is how to acquire that skill. Although I tried whether I can acquire it by consuming the skill points or not, like acquiring the appraisal, it was impossible to do it. Somehow, in case of this method, God doesn't seem to react and the exact name of the skill is not guessed right. But I don't know the name of the skill. Although I tried appraisal, obstruction, etc., there was no hit. I have to examine the name of the skill. Anyway, I want information. For that reason, I need books. Even if I eavesdrop on the attendants' conversations, I won't obtain significant information. Only the spider's topic. Although I'm bothered by it when it's said whether I'm bothered by it or not, now is not the time for it. Although it's fine to eavesdrop on the conversation to gather the current affairs, it's better to rely on books to acquire knowledge. I firmly establish the policy, and decide to act in midnight when everyone are sleeping. I can't take a strange action in daytime because the attendants are constantly attending me, but if it's the originally nocturnal me, doing something sneakily in the night is my forte. The sleep-resistant skill is plainly effective, too. When I think the reason why I was nocturnal is because I'm a vampire. When I think back my consciousness was fluffy and I was sluggish in daytime. My throat sounds when the bandit's corpse is seen, so there's a considerable occasion that comes to mind. However, I have not drunk blood since I was born, and even if I bask in the sun, I don't become ash. I wonder if the vampire in this world and the vampire on the earth have a different ecology. If there's a book about vampire, I must read it. I sneak away from the room stealthily. Although I have not shown it before in the presence of others, I can stand and walk already. It's easy to open a door that's not locked. Because it's a large mansion, I don't know where's the study room. In addition, not everyone is sleeping for the guard at night. I move stealthily so that I won't be found. I check each room carefully to search for the target study room. I retrace my steps when I become tired, and I return to the room and sleep with an innocent look. I repeated it for several days. Just imagine, just like a little tiny baby just waddling around, just sneaking around corners. Oh, God, that's adorable. Because I continued such a thing for several days, I acquired the skill called Stealth. I wonder if it's a kind of skill that makes the presence thinner. It's very welcome for the present situation. Besides that, the night vision rose up to level 3. Is it inborn, or I just didn't notice it? Although I didn't know which it is, it seemed that I have the night vision from the start. She started with it, right? Because when Kumo appraised her, she had it, I'm pretty sure. And at last, I found the study room. From there, I keep going to the study room every day and read wisely. Although I had a hard time not being able to read the character at first, I became motivated when I think that my life depends on it. If I decipher the law of the character that looks like a code from the start, it would take a lot of time. But fortunately, there are books oriented toward children put in the study room, and the character of this world was originally comparatively easy. Because it's a considerably old picture book, it might be the book that Father read in childhood. There are a lot of books that are oriented towards boys. Like that, the night vision became level 6 and the sleep resistance became level 2 while I'm learning the character. The stealth becomes level 3, the silent and presence perception skills are newly acquired. I'm gathering assassin-like skills steadily. I decided to read the books one after another from there. The title is not written on the book in this world. Because of that, I don't know what kind of book it is at a glance. I have no choice but to continue reading until I found the target book. Thanks to that, the skills called concentration, memory, calculation processing, and parallel thought were acquired. Oh shit, she can parallel think now. No matter how I think, it's strange that a baby has this much skills, right? I have the feeling that I have done it. But it can't be helped because it's to survive. If I can conceal the fact that I'm a vampire at the appraisal ceremony to the end, I must at least endure to be conspicuous in a bad way to some extent. Conspicuous. Like that, I continued the life of spending my daily daytime suitably and shut myself up in the study room. Because of the spider's riot, and there's a lot of big shots of someone somewhere who came to stay in my house recently, it becomes difficult to reach the study room. If the population increases, the danger of being found increases to that extent. Occasionally, I have to give up to reach the study room and retrace my steps. What a spider that's a nuisance to other people. But that spider weighs in my mind recently. Its actions are very human. Even though it annihilated the bandits mercilessly, it gives treatments to the residents in the town. Although the mother says that it's a sacred beast, judging from me who saw the real thing, it feels like a wicked monster that has the human's will. It don't tell me that it's the same reincarnated person as me. That won't be. No matter how I put it, that's sleeping too much of the delusion. Skill proficiency reached. Acquired skill prediction level 1. It's great. I'm pretty sure Kumo's, when she got prediction, it was also a fun little joke thing like that. Because that's how prediction works. When you make predictions, you get prediction. And she was right about her prediction. That's brilliant.